this episode, I'll show you some of the best tours that you cannot miss on your next visit to Israel.
We're going to explore today the taste and the flavors of Jaffa. It is a very fascinating place because here we can find all kinds of the foods in Israel.
So let's go check it out.
Okay, please. We're gonna walk through the Greek market, through the small street. Adi, we're in the middle of the Greek market. Belongs to the Greek Orthodox Church, and the business are here. They pay rent for 99 years for the Greek church.
That's amazing.
As you can see, the graffitis and the posters, all these doors are gonna open. The nightlife become to life.
We're here?
Yeah. Here is the Asian 9. The complex is quite new, and you can find here some very nice shops, very nice galleries, some restaurants, and we're gonna find one of them named Marco. Marco, the meaning is Mer and Co. It's a very unique fish restaurant run by chef Emily Goldberg. This is a ceviche, in Hebrew tartar peruani. The chef took the fresh fish from the Sea of Jaffa, and she put her own twist inside the dish. So let's try it.
Very yummy. What is the concept of the restaurant?
The concept of the restaurant, we are in Jaffa. When we were talking about market restaurants, has to be the nearest the ingredients, fresh ingredients. So in Jaffa, the fresh ingredients is the fish. So usually, fish restaurant in Jaffa, the style is whole fish, grilled or deep fried, and many small salads all over. This is Tash and Tasha. It's in a Georgian restaurant. The Georgian cuisine is very authentic, and we're gonna taste some khachapuri, which is the most famous dish, the Georgian cuisine, at the Express in the corner.
Let's go.
Khachapuri is the brother of the burekas. Most of the people are thinking that it is kind of a pizza, but no. The Georgian people, they are very proud of this kind of khachapuri dish, and they used to put lots of butter inside the dough and lots of cheese inside the dough. In my opinion, they have more cheese than dough in this kind of dish.
Really? So what is this?
This is the chorchela. It's a candy, very typical, made from nuts.
From nuts?
Yeah.
Let me see. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, do we do any dips?
Yeah, you should
guys
try
want?
the sauce. The sauce is delicious. It's very similar to pesto, but this is authentic for the culture of the Georgians.
That's a spicy. I went
It's
all
not,
in.
it's not too
We're all
spicy.
okay with double dipping?
It's not so hot.
It's spicy.
Oh my God,
This is delicious.
Oh my God.
Better than pizza.
This is a kind of gazoz, soda water with the pear flavor. They are bringing it from Georgia. You can find it only in a Georgian restaurant here in Israel. The right way to eat this kind of khachapuri is to take a piece from the corner. And the khachapuri is very, very hot, so I'm gonna cook the egg with the cheese inside.
So I just take the side.
Side,
Okay.
you dip in it. And
Okay.
then inside the dough, also lots of cheese. This is the typical
I
cheese
dip
of
it
the
in.
Georgian. It's a salted cheese.
Wow.
It's like the fillet of the cheese. Chaim.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is Shifra. Shifra is the youngest sister of Pua, which is Delhi. Pua was the first restaurant in this area, and here they brings, and here we can find lots of cheese and wine.
There's just nothing better than like a good olive.
Best dessert ever, right?
Sure, the malabia, and the hardcore of the flea market in the old Jaffa.
Roi was amazing. I learned so much about Yaffo and the amazing food and the different types of people and how it began. I just had a wonderful time.
What an amazing place to be able to walk around and eat food in. The place is so historied and it was so interesting to go around with someone who really knows it, like Roi.
Hi, Adi.
Hi.
We're here in the Central Bus Station, and today I'm taking you to the Asian market. The first stop is going to be the local restaurant where people come to eat the authentic food from back home. There's soup and egg rolls and fish balls. Let's have a taste.
Let's go.
Yeah. When I do my tours here in the station, this is where people love to come and eat. This is what they remember from the tour. And you could choose dumplings. They're called bao.
Bao?
Yeah. They're the Filipino dumplings. And every day they make a variety of soups. The taste is not something you can find in a regular restaurant.
Right.
You have to come here to have it. And of course, just for snacks,
Shrimp, and this is calamari. In the summer, we have halo-halo, all kind of fruits and mixed together with ice and ice cream in the top.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll come back in the summer.
Yes. We have also the dessert here. This is egg pie
Egg pie.
from Philippines. It also came from Philippines. This tikoy.
there aren't many places that immigrants can feel at home. The immigrant community from the Asian immigrant community in Israel are about 60,000 people or maybe 80,000 people. So in the proportion of Tel Aviv, it's not a lot. And this is one of the places that they can come to and speak their language,
Right.
meet friends.
So it's like a little bubble here, right?
Yeah, the Central Bus Station in general is a bubble. And that's one of the reasons that enables it to be home for all these odd, different communities that won't find anywhere else in Tel Aviv or maybe even in Israel.
It's like packed here. I never thought a central bus station could also be like a home for so many people. Ooh, what's going on over here?
This is a place that sells Asian products that they bring them from the Philippines, some from China. There's some inside. This is the bangus fish. And the bangos it's such an effort to bring it from the Philippines here, but I guess it's worth
Wow.
it. Do you know what this is?
I was gonna say seaweed, but like, no.
It's just a banana leaf. It's a whole leaf, and what you do with it is a lot of the local baking, and when you steam something, you put it out in the banana leaf and it gets a little bit of the taste of that banana. Now, these purple eggs, they are something special because they're just hard-boiled eggs.
Once they see that it's purple, they know, okay, this egg is ready to be.
Yeah, you buy it.
Why don't we do that here in Israel?
Right.
I know what I'm gonna be making for dinner.
I just have to show you this. These are noodles that are just organized by packets inside the pack, so you'll know how much to put every time.
So each time I can pick
Uh-huh.
the right amount?
Yeah.
Listen, in America, this was my addiction.
Really? If you thought what we saw inside of here is unusual, let me take you to somewhere really weird.
You're kind of scaring me, gotta tell ya.
This is the kind of shop that you can usually find in Asian markets, even in, I know it from Chinatown in New York, from the Far East in cities, a one-stop shop where you have money change, legal advice, you can buy a computer, you can buy medicine, you can buy all sorts of candy, and all under one roof.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm taking you to the vegetable market where you can find the local products that are grown in Israel. The Asian communities come here to buy it because, like everything else we've seen, you can't find this anywhere else. So I'll show you some of these products. Let's have a look at this. What do you think this is?
What is this? A banana?
It's not a banana. It's a sort of zucchini.
Zucchini?
It's called sour zucchini. They use it for people who have diabetes.
It heals them or it helps them?
It helps them manage their sugar,
Wow.
but it is extremely sour. This is plantain.
What is that?
It's a sort of banana, but you can't eat it just by peeling it. You need to cook it. What do you think this is?
Listen, you're just making me look bad.
This is a banana flower.
Okay.
You use these small leaves for all sorts of dishes, and you can put some rice on them. You could serve on it. You could cook on it. You could sometimes eat it. We had some lunch. We had our vegetables. Now it's time for dessert.
My favorite.
Of course, everybody's favorite. You went straight to
To
the,
my chocolate.
to the huge bars
Huge.
of chocolate.
As an American, you know, this is what I'm used to.
Really?
In Israel, yeah, in Israel, where can you find this except for the duty free?
The Asian community is very connected to the sea and to seafood. So even the snacks, look at this one for example.
Lobster. Yeah.
Lobster taste snack.
Lobster taste. They love their lobsters, huh?
If you're not into lobsters, you can
Yeah.
always have shrimp snack.
Oh, shrimps. Okay.
Right. Teriyaki chicken.
Oh, another dessert. Look at that.
Right. Teriyaki chicken snack. I can't even imagine what this tastes like. Really.
Agreed. Thank you so much for this tour. I had so much fun.
You're very welcome.
Today I took you to a really special neighborhood, which I think is really unique, and many people don't visit in this neighborhood. As souther you go in Tel Aviv, as lower socioeconomical you are, we're right next to the bus station, which we have a lot of refugees living here. This neighborhood went through really amazing, some people would say change. It's going through gentrification, meaning that many young people, rich people would say more correctly, are moving here, and then that changed everything. First of all, we're gonna walk in this neighborhood, Shapira. We're gonna get to know all kinds of really interesting people who actually opened up their places, and I think they show us a really interesting side of the Israeli society. We're gonna start with the coffee here on Cafe Shapira. Then we're gonna go to this really interesting bakery. Then we're gonna visit a place which is called Chaban, which it has like a really delicious gluten-free Eritrean food. Then we're gonna visit Asaf, which opened a very social pizza place. We'll hear about that, and then we're gonna have dessert.
So we're not done eating.
No, we just started.
Let's say we want to drink coffee, and then for drinking coffee or beer, we have to go to Jaffa or to Florentine. In Shapira, there was no shop, no coffee shop, nothing. We found this hut, or I don't know how to call it, in the middle of this big garden that was totally destroyed and very ugly. All the neighbors were coming to say, hey, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing? What do you think to yourself? Nobody will come here. From the first day that we served the black coffee, we didn't have machine yet. It was totally full and working. Today you can see a lot of families, children, refugees, old women, all kinds of people from the neighborhood, all kinds of them. That's Cafe Shapira in Shapira neighborhood in Tel Aviv, and I'm Jonathan Bergman.
Go back to 1920 and to go back to people who actually moved to Israel. Those people are named Bukharim, Bukhara. Do you know where they're from? Have an idea? So they're actually from Uzbekistan. And I don't know what about you, but they cook so well. Many people actually come here especially for these amazing things.
What is this?
Okay, so it has a funny name. Gush Gouge? Oh, yeah, so it has a funny name. It's named Gush Gouge. Nice. Okay, so it's actually been done in an oven that they, this oven is, it looks like that. And I know, you're ready to eat, eh? We have one with meat and one with spinach.
This is the spinach one? This we can eat with our hands this time? I love it.
We're in Chaban's place. We're gonna meet him really soon. The idea was actually to take you to places you wouldn't get by yourself, and also to show you all the colors that this neighborhood has. Many people came to this neighborhood. We had 1920, we had after, and so on. And a part of the people who actually arrived to the place are people from Eritrea in Africa. What I really like about this place is that Chaban, which we're gonna meet, actually brought his food with him and his love, and actually this place is packed. I'm happy we came in the morning so we can actually enjoy it, but sometimes there's a big line for the food.
We're here in People Pizza. This place is here for 2 years. We opened up this place trying to do something a little different, opening a business which is, we call ourselves a social business, that we want to promote the values we believe in. We want the community to be most involved in what we're doing. We do here shows, concerts, lectures and other stuff, except for us selling our product, which is pizza, and cooperating with...
Speaking of pizza, but you can continue.
Okay. We cooperate with promote things to have like a space which the businesses here in the neighborhood and people that want. This neighborhood is like very interactive. It's different than the rest of Tel Aviv. This place is like more like a village. People know each other. They do things together. We have the refrigerator right here, the community refrigerator that's open 24/7 and people can put stuff inside it, food, and to take freely. We also put slices of pizza and things that we can't sell. We don't need to throw it away.
Right.
So people can come and take it. The reality here each day with homeless people, drunk people, and drug addicts, most of places just kick them out. We have a place if they want to come here. We won't kick them out ever. We have like 2 rules. You don't shout and you don't ask people for money. And then we will give you the best attitude there is.
The goal of this entire episode was to meet good people and try new and interesting / very good food. So Arino, I thank you so much. I'm sure so many people are going to reach out to join these, whether it's graffiti tours, whether it's food tours. So thank you for showing us around. And for all of you guys, make sure to tune in next week to see where I cruise Israel next. Bye, guys.